everything is making sense, because it does make sense. It will make sense. And maybe just right now is one of those transitional phases. So, I just want you to let me talk you to sleep, or maybe into a relaxing state, or maybe to a place where you can at least breathe easier. And speaking of breathing, do you want to take a deep breath with me? Okay, good. Ready? Out. You want to do another? We're gonna go in. Out. Exhale. Very good. So, I've been very proud of you because you're continuing to do the best that you can. And I know it's not easy. Everything's okay. Everything is alright. I know it's not easy. I'm right there with you. But what keeps me going is coming back to you. I feel calmer when I talk to you. Do you feel calmer when you listen to me? Or do I stress you out? I hope not. Sometimes we think that there's so much more that we should be doing, but I promise you, you're doing everything as you should. You are right where you need to be. Scoop, 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 scoop. I promise that everything's okay. It's not try harder. You don't need to try harder. You don't need to try harder. You're doing a great job. I promise that life just moves so fast sometimes, you know? And if we blink, we'll miss it. So really what I want you to do is just slow down a little bit, okay? You have so many things that you're trying to figure out at once. And I promise that that's just not the way it's supposed to be. Nobody has everything figured out. They might look like it, but I promise you, they're also struggle with you or be uncertain with you. It just means that you're normal. You're normal. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you, I promise. Go slow. Go slow. Go slow. Relax into your thoughts. Let them fade. You don't have to force them away. Forcing your thoughts away is just you thinking of a way to make them disappear. Just relax into your thoughts. They will flow. They will flow. They will pass. They will pass. I saw a quote the other day that says, nature doesn't rush, but still everything gets accomplished. And that's so true. The trees in the forest are still growing. The soil is still being replenished. Everything is still happening without any force. No one has to think hard for life to just happen. Life happens naturally. So if you knew that someone was doing a job, would you do the same job anyway? No. So it's the same thing. It's all going to be figured out. And it's not going to be figured out because you stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning stressing about it. It's not going to be figured out because you sent 10 questions in succession to the online chat and online forums to try to figure it out. It's going to be figured out because it just is. That's how life happens. If you think of every problem you've ever had, it was taken care of. Right? You're still here. It happened. It got worked out. And that was that. And that was that. I like the way that we adjust as human beings. I like the way that we naturally adjust. We'll say that we could never do something or we could never be somewhere. But if the situation calls for it, we do it. And we adjust to whatever that may be. For example, someone can say that they'll never move to a colder climate where it's cold all the time. They'll say, survive there. But if they had to, they would. And their bodies would adjust. Our bodies aren't just gonna shut down on us. As humans, we'll adjust. Our survival instincts are so strong. Okay. Give the human body, give the human mind some credit. And don't plague it with these thoughts. And I know it's easier said than done because the rumination can be so strong. The thought looping. The thought looping can be so strong. But we have the power to break out of it. Healthy distractions. Like ASMR. Like getting on the Stairmaster at the gym. If you can think of anything else on this Stairmaster,